Hello, let's make some tags out of recycled goods and paper. These can also be used as tree ornaments, which is how I used mine. Now I'm using just a thicker cardboard here out of this insert out of this box, and then I have another box that is just a shipping box that I use the cardboard out of it too. You will see sped up through my videos because otherwise they could be here for hours. So I'm just cutting off these pieces in different sizes, random sizes really, and now I'm just going to go through and kind of trim them up to the sizes that I really want them to be. And you can do this still with scissors. You don't necessarily have to use an X-Acto knife or cutting pad or anything. You can just eyeball them because these are homemade, handmade, and they are not going to be perfect. They are made out of cheap materials. They are made out of free base materials. Alright, so I'm going to start out with some of my scrap paper that has the colors that I am using for Christmas. And you'll just see here some of them's already been used, some of them hasn't. And I'm going to play a little bit of music while I'm going through these and adding the colors that I want to use for the base of these tags. Of course, on top of my cardboard. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain that I'm using hot glue and a little card of any sort just to kind of scrape that glue and make sure that it gets on there good. Okay, so let's just sit back and see how this goes. That was a little fast. Don't forget that you can slow things down with the settings button. Like I said, you can put them, I've said this before in my videos, you can slow this video down as slow as you'd like, or you can speed it up even faster. So I have cut the corners on all these after I glued the paper on, and now I found this ribbon and I'm making a couple of these with cute little pockets on them. I went to go put the ribbon around these, and then I thought, oh, that would make a cute pocket. So that's where the idea kind of came from. Just after I laid the ribbon on there, I had no plans to do this in the beginning, but that's how the best ideas are made. And I'm just using this silicone thing to kind of go down in there and open it up a little bit and even it out and put some little items down in there just to make it look really cute. And I do hot glue these down in there so they will stay where I put them. these the cutest things. I just love how these turned out. And the couple of them, one day I did use ribbon on it, and the other two, one, the dark red check is from a old flannel shirt, and the red striping is some fabric I picked up at a junk store. Now, as you can see, I am using the white Waverly or plaster color just to kind of go around the edges of these with my finger to kind of show a little like they look like they have snow. I also use gold, just any kind of gold paint will work, just a little bit of metallic. I think it just gives those raw cut edges a nice little look to them, and sort of a distressed look as well. You'll see I do use some black paint on some other ones that I make because they have a lot more black in them than these do, and I really like how they turned out. Okay, so we're getting started again, just decorating, and unless it's something that I feel like you guys maybe I want to share the process with you, I'm just going to go ahead and play some more music, and I'll be back.
Now you're your old man. Whisper what you bring to me. Tell me if you can see.
I want to pop on here and talk about this bag of game pieces that I have here. I have collected these from just games that don't have all the pieces. People have given me games because they know I use stuff like this. So I really enjoyed getting this out and using these really old wood bingo numbers. Some of them are blank and I ended up taking those off, but this turned out to be the cutest little tree, and it is actually one of my favorite ornaments that I have made so far during this video. Now at the end, it's really hard to make the decision of which one is my favorite, but there are definitely several of them. So again, I'm still just using the hot glue with all of this stuff. I don't think I use any other type of glue in this video. The hot glue just works so great with all of these items. And the glue that I'm using is for wood, paper, metal, everything.
When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney, broad and black, with your pack you creep. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Saying doobie-doo, da-da-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Saying doobie-doo, da-da-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Bobby wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled, Nellie wants a picture book, yellow, blue, and red. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give the rest. Choose for me, dear Santa Claus, you will know the best.
I wanted to pop on here and say that this ornament is meant to be a minimal type ornament. I wanted to show several different ways that ornaments can be made with similar decor colors and to be cohesive. Some of these are over, I wouldn't say over decorated, but they have a lot more going on than what that tree that I just finished was. And now we're showing an opposite end. This is a wood tree that came in a pack of several from Dollar Tree, and I'm just using it as a focal point for this ornament coming up. And I'm also going to add several more things to it, so it's kind of on the opposite end of the tree that I just finished, but they look good together, and they look really good together on my tree. So you can do different styles in the same setting. It doesn't all have to be specifically just one style in one setting or one crafting session. So I just added a couple different colors of green to this ornament. I'm only doing the front because it's going to be glued on. And then I took that plaster Waverly and kind of went around it a little bit just to give it some highlights with that white. And I'm hot gluing this on this ornament here, or cardboard base, whatever you want to call it at this point. And now I'm just adding some more things to it to make it look even cuter. So now I'm going to pop on here and tell you guys about this little tool that I'm using. We found this in my husband's grandmother, who is 96. Her home. She lives with us now. She has her own apartment here. But anyways, it is an ice pick, or at least that's what my husband said it is. I have several different tools to poke holes, and I also have hole punchers and things that I can use grommets, but I just wanted to use this because I think it's just so cool, and it's green. You can punch holes in these with all kinds of different things. You can use hole punchers, you can use needles, you can use screwdrivers, just many different things. And I'm just punching little holes through here because I'm going to put my string through and string some beads on these. You'll see coming up that we are going to be finishing these off with some beads. Let's add some beads to these gorgeous tags, or at least I think they're gorgeous. Anything that's made from free stuff and junk is gorgeous to me. So I have some wax thread here in a couple different colors. This is wax cord, and this is very waxy. I ordered this from AliExpress, and I don't think it's supposed to be this waxy, but I could be wrong. By the time I finished beading on these strings, I had very slippery fingers. are almost at the end of this video, and I just wanted to say thank you for anyone who is still here watching this video. I really enjoyed making these tags. I don't show it, but I do go and cover the backs of some of these with just a piece of paper, especially the ones that have the pockets or the ribbon that wraps around to the back, and then of course I initial all of them and date the year. So again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the photos coming up of all of the ornaments on my tree.